Jackal fan. And I was talking about this earlier with Clamhat, actually, and we were saying, Clamhat was trying to tell me, he was like, I want to tell Jude that I love his wolf, but I don't know how to tell him without, like, sounding kind of weird. And I'm like, what do you mean? And he was like, well, you know, it's like very methodical. I'm like, well, yeah, it doesn't really mash. And he was like, yeah, it really doesn't. So Jakal, really the master of wolf here, but if it's one thing that ZD definitely does have up the sleeve now, it is going to be this Fox. So we are going to see the spacey battle, and I guarantee you we're going to see PS2 all 3 games.
We'll see just how practiced that wolf is, because like you said, Jakal, pretty mainstay wolf for at least the time that I've known him in Smash 5. So ZD, I mean, also what I've seen from Xanadu before, he's obviously a well-practiced player overall, and just his Fox, from the times I've seen it, have been on point, but let's see, so far even up, but Fox, much like the game's getting a little bit edge up on his adversary there. Able to hop away, back air, very nice as well. But the cross, amazing tech to save from the first side B, and also eats it in the end. Pineapple by PS2.
All right, here we go. Once again, down throw is going to be the option from ZD. ZD is such an interesting player for me because I feel like he has some amazingly high highs, and he has these kind of spur-of-the-moment performances that are absolutely insane. He beats everybody in his path. And then sometimes I feel like he's, you know, not cooking as much. I feel like sometimes he will have a random loss here and there. I feel like it's definitely one of those days where ZD is playing super well. So I really want to see how he's kind of going to be able to take this lead away from Jakal, because once again, you gotta take this lead and run versus this player. Jakal's going to try anything to kind of steal it back from him, and he's got to watch out for these nairs. I know Jakal really loves to nair at a shield. It is very safe, but oh my god. Speaking about a shield, up smash.
ZD doing a great job. 153 finally, a very, very high percent, but still 2-1. ZD definitely showcasing why he absolutely has the right skills to potentially take out Jakal. Jakal trying to find purchase of anything, leading in fair, like you said, leading there. And just not finding purchase where he needs it the most. Great parry, and again, just ZD on the prowl, looking for another combo, one hit to land into a combo, rather. And just not letting up pressure, even in proximity of the characters here. Just constant pressure. Just drag down Nair as well. Just unbelievable pressure, and the cherry on top. Fantastic, obviously up smash claim. ZD sticking to the Star Fox games. Great job taking out the Jakal there. Just
that was insane.
In dominant form. Yeah.
I do just want to say that was all reaction. That was all 100% reaction, and this is what ZD has been kind of doing this entire game. Because he took that lead so early, Jakal has had to be the one to chase him,
right.
And ZD's reaction timing is godlike, as we just saw. So really, ZD, all he had to do was kind of wait for Jakal to go in, either with a dash attack or landing Nair on shield, and boom, there was that opportunity. He took it. So once again, now I want to see Jakal try and get this lead and kind of sneak it away. Once again, I hate to see, you know, blowout sets. For me, they don't really like tell me anything about these two players, because we know what these two players, I know chat is probably half MTBA, because MTBA is very supportive of their region, and half, you know, Tri-State. Both of these players are insanely capable. So once again, I always love seeing a good game 3, but once again, ZD is just reacting so well off of Jakal. It's really more so a cat and mouse game rather than kind of a back and forth. Jakal, though, going to be able to find his first forward throw and going to be able to get that 2 frame. So Tri-State is going to be up this game so far, but oh my god, that shield pressure mini boss looking good.
Yeah, down air, again, the constant pressure that ZD was putting up, much like game 1, is still going strong. But Jakal did have a slight lead in the first early interactions. I think it was like 43 to 2% or something like that. Jeez. But on the other side, just untouched, finally gets in there in chalking up 13. But much like the first game, just perfect pressure. It's like textbook placement where Fox needs to be. ZD has him there. He's just playing so well on the reactionary measures that Jakal is trying to put out, and consequently failing.
Yeah. Some fairs, though, to kind of keep the doctor at bay. You know, a Faraday keeps the fox away, something like that. But once
sounds
again,
like it would hurt more than help, though. Apples help.
I don't know. Once again, we're going to just see this kind of aerial battle between both of them. Nice reaction by Jakal, but unfortunately not enough percent to take it with the dash attack. Going to go for the down tilt to try and prop him up, but nothing home. But ZD going to be able to fire back. And once again, what I just really love about ZD is that he's such a reactionary player. He's not really kind of fishing for a certain option. He's going to jump and shield because he's not really just trying to find those down airs into an up smash. He's really just actually trying to wait for something. So, ooh, going down, all the way down for it. And Wolf's recovery, not as big as Fox. And man, ZD is going to almost lose his stock there. Jakal going to try and go off of the Nair, not going to be able to find anything home.
Yeah, we saw Jakal just far away, try to use the laser, try to find an approach in, and ZD was just off the right side of the stage, just sitting there. Great conversion to get that last stock up on deck, but this just gives more free reign for ZD to maybe shift playstyles, and maybe he can go from reactionary to taking control. We're starting to see him hang back a little bit more, but it's sort of a blend I'm seeing here right now.
Yeah, no, for sure. We've seen kind of a stalemate in the action. Jakal is going to be able to get some aerials in here, but once again, we went from like really fast pace to now like, all right, I'm going to get one hit, back off a little bit, see what you're going to do. But speaking of nairs, we've seen like 4 to 5 nairs getting kind of shot down here by both players. Nice dash attack by Jakal. If I'm Jakal, I need to do something, and that something is going to down him, and perfect timing by Jakal. And wow, once again, we get a game 3. I love these sets between both these players. They're both, it's as close to Melee as we're going to get.
True.
And I'm a big fan of Melee. So, ooh, we're going to FD. You know what? Better way. Yeah, that beautifully placed down air by Jakal. Great timing.
Yeah, with these long events, you definitely have to show that you're not being afflicted by fatigue, and those are definite dopamine boosters for sure. So, great way for Jakal to show that if ZD wants to keep his winner's side, he's going to have to earn it against them tonight as we go to Final Destination for the wrap-up of who's going to be in Winners Finals. And starting off, ZD showing that he has some vitality left as well. So far, locking down Jakal on stage and in percent. 52 damage and struggling. Jakal finally edges it out, but still finding purchase on shield and just sidestepping it and just getting around all the pressure. And now falling back to that reactionary playstyle. ZD still seems a little more fresh in mind that Jakal was in these first interactions, so he has a slight advantage going in.
I do think both of these players do have very similar play styles, and maybe it's because their characters practically play, you know, very similar. But I feel like every single initiation from Jakal so far has been a nair out of shield, whether it be a full hop nair out of shield or whether it be a short hop nair out of shield. And I feel like on both sides of both spaces, I feel like nair is such a good move. That side B was very risky by Jakal. ZD looked like he was positioning himself for it, but he kind of second guessed himself. Edge guard opportunity right now for ZD, looking for something, and Jakal, you have to stop landing on this man's shield with a nair. We've seen it 100 times at this point of this set.
Yeah, harkening back to, like you said, the pre-COVID days, the one thing we learned was not landing on Marios or Space Animals, and with every time Jakal falling there is just doing exactly that, just giving it that much more in ZD's favor. Drag down, trying to get the 2-frame down smash, but that'll give Jakal a little bit more to work with, and he needs to work with anything right now in order to edge it back. So many nairs! So many nairs! Just,
I love that picture of the heart with like both spaces doing nairs.
Yeah.
I forgot what that's from.
We need the Spider-Man meme, but it's Fox and Wolf head photoshopped on it instead.
True. Once again, though, ZD absolutely decimating this game so far from Jakal. I mean, it's definitely not impossible. 2 fairs, though, are going to link. All right, Jakal going to be able to realize, hey, you're on my shield. Let me give a quick punish. Going for the dash attack punish on the 2-frame, but lines himself up perfectly for that back air, but ZD's nair says no. This is really just nair battle here. All right, once again, just trying to find an aerial. Wolf Scratch going to take him right off that point. Ooh, going for the back air, and he is going to be able to find it.
All right.
Jakal totally zoned in. He is sitting so close to that screen. So let's see how he's able to do it. He's doing a really good job of keeping ZD on the ledge, not giving him anything until that moment. Commentary's curse, my apologies. But once again, he's keeping ZD over here on this left side of the stage because he does not want to let him get that kind of center stage advantage here. So now he's going to play a little bit more slowly. He's going to try and figure out what ZD is actually trying to do. A lot of fairs, though, to just kind of like swat him away, which is totally fine. But he's not eating any of these fair strings anymore. He's not eating any of these nairs because he's ready. Oh my god. And ZD, unfortunately, going to drop his stock to another down air. And this is last stock, mini boss. This is possible.
Yeah, I wanted to say the reactionary playstyle of ZD, it's sort of, he was playing more of a bait to ledge gameplay style to Jakal. And that sort of kept ZD relegated to the ledge, and all Jakal needed was that one confirmation. And we saw the down air from last game. He was able to very dominantly cinch it. So that ledge and off-stage gameplay, maybe not what ZD wanted in that moment, even though he was racking on the damage either far away. It still, in my opinion, was not perfect placement from where he should have been. But right now, still dominating, in control of nearly the entire stage. And a forward throw, again, placing off. When he is in control, that is the perfect time to do it. He was sort of goading Jakal in before, and he couldn't get any reaction off of it because Jakal recognized, all right, you're playing the ledge. But even so, when he had command of the stage, ZD was able to lock it down. First and third rounds going his way. He is going to be our first, or rather the other side entrant of Winners Finals.
Yep, so Winners Finals is going to be a Tri-State versus MDBA Classico. Zomba, who have better washed his hands. Did you wash your hands? Come here, Zomba.
Man, we're in a COVID era.
Wash your hands.
Always. Inspection.
Put it in front of the stream. Put it in front of the stream.
Now, I'm not...
Yeah,
This is no dig to you, but like how old are you?
He's 16. It's his birthday.
They're very nice hands. Okay. Like mine are like pores and wrinkly. You can see